Last time on Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater, where Tiga transformed into a strange new demonic form and continued to battle an onslaught of enemies in her video game-like torturous afterlife adventure. Back in Fo-Fo-Si-Fo-Sa, Juan reunited with Cersei and the rest of their group. Harlock picked up an engagement ring from the local jeweler before returning to the tavern and proposing to Morgan, who he revealed is pregnant, and they began planning the wedding. And after a few weeks of making arrangements, ran into Aristophanes and Kit at the local tavern. No sooner did the two Kitsune finish their story about meeting Archaon the Everchosen than he walked back in the tavern and rejoined them, revealing he'd already spent the money he had taken from Aristophanes' recently uncursed hungry bag of holding. Ramses, on a boat towards West Linya, eventually received a magical wedding invitation delivered by an irritating bird, as the rest of the group headed towards Oestra for the upcoming event, gathering flowers and encountering a local wildlife on the way, including 12 fast-moving zombies that were rapidly approaching. And now, Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater continues.
I chopped up like 2 of these things.
I cast haste.
Bisected them like a lot. Can we just say
And on 5 and 4 other of my guys. People here. I guess I'll give it to the melee characters because they need it more than anyone. So Alec, Gregula,
Wait,
Caesar.
are we fighting or are we running?
Yeah, what's happening?
I'm fighting. I just cast haste, so.
That's me, Alec, Caesar, Morgan, so you got one more.
Oh no, I'm one of the 5 too.
Okay, that's good. Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, we're set. Yeah, I hate
No, I said don't.
Alright.
Ace is 1 extra attack is a full action, right?
And plus 1 AC.
And
I just want the attack. How many of them were there?
11, I think?
12. There were 12 of them.
Oh, that's not
Cast shield too.
I can command, depending on how long I have, I can command 4 of them. Morgan's gonna take 5 shots at
you're so far back.
if I'll have to take 4 rounds to get more. Well, I'm gonna shoot 1 shot at each.
Before you do anything, roll for initiative. I got 18.
21.
Morgan got 24. Warlock, as usual, is probably gonna be fucking dead last. I got 23.
Bronzers got a natural point.
Alright.
Everything else sucks.
So everyone that beat 18 can do something, including all those spells you probably just cast. Those don't count because we didn't roll for initiative yet.
If you guys say something more,
Alright, you guys let Archaon go first. He casts haste on 5 of you.
Alright, so Archaon, you cast haste on the predisposed people you said aloud, and then it would be Morgan's turn. So Morgan's going to take a full round, so that gives her 5 attacks this time.
Correct? One more than usual.
And I don't know what kind of zombies these are, so I'm going to take 1 shot at each one. Different zombies, so 5 separate shots.
Okay, so you're shooting at 5 different zombies with this. Go for it.
How far away are they?
About 40 feet.
Nat 20, that's a crit.
Yep.
28 on the second one. 16 on the third one. 30 on the fourth one. And then for the 5th one, it's going to be a 29.
Anything with touch AC, anything above a 10's a hit.
Okay, so those are all hits. So that's 30 damage to the first one.
Alright, you blow the head off of one zombie as they're running towards you.
So the second one is going to take 25 damage.
Blow the head off another one.
Third one takes 17 damage.
Oh, that one falls to the ground. Also as dead as the zombie can be.
19 damage on the fourth one. Dead.
Yep, out. You're just picking these things off one by one. Sharpshooter, Morgan. Classic elf with a gun.
21 damage. So dead.
You just wiped out 5 of them in one turn. Bam, 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 bam.
So it's Alec, and then
Swift action. He's always got that straight to the bull on. Castle myself. With evasion. I'm going to roll up. And attack. First 2. So the first one is going to be 24.
Hit.
Second hit.
Both hits. It's all one zombie or 2 separate zombies?
I just did 1 zombie. I feel like that's way easier. 29.
Yeah, you rip that zombie into pieces. Yours rips body parts off of it, pulls its head off.
And then Caesar's going to run up and do attack as well.
Caesar's gonna push this thing.
That's a 32, I think.
Hit.
At 20 for a second one.
And a hit and a crit.
Yeah, let's call it dead.
Yeah, we'll call 2 of them dead with that.
And Bronze Wizard is going to cast Mage Armor.
Classic Bronze Wizard. So Caesar like punches 2 in the face and their heads cave in. There's 4 left now, standing, still charging your direction.
Melee one. I feel like you could actually melee one. Cersei's turn. I guess I'll go ahead and command one of them. Gets a will save.
I got a 2 plus 3, so 5. So yeah, you command one.
I command him to start attacking his compatriots.
All right, he'll attack the one next to him. That's going to be a 22 versus AC, so that will work. 5 damage to the zombie next to him. So Caesar and who else?
Out.
All right, so I'm going to roll 2 on each of you. It's going to be a 19 and a 7 versus Caesar. Both misses. And a 14 and a 10 versus Alec.
No.
Alright, so zombies are unable to bite you or scratch you or grab you. Back to you guys. Or back to whoever comes after the zombies.
Yeah, it's Joanna and Kit now, I think.
Joanna, Kid, and Viva. So it sounds like it's Viva and then
And then the 2 of them.
yeah. So Viva first.
Dang it.
Alright, I'll get enraged. That's 2 monsters. And then I guess I'll attack the closest zombie to me with my greatsword. That's 2 attacks. So I got 16 on the first hit. It's gonna be a miss.
16 is a hit.
Oh, 16 hits. So first hit, another 16, so 2 hits.
2 hits.
And 11 plus 5, so that's 16 on the first hit. 3 plus 5, so that's 8 on the second hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's only 2 zombies left at this point.
And one that's attacking still.
One is attacking the
That's my
other.
bitch. I commanded him.
I think that's probably one of the ones Viva killed. That was because he did 8 damage now and had 7 damage done to it, so I thought just to wipe one out. It's either that or hurt one of the ones that's still up.
Big sauce.
No, next round.
So how many
No,
are
but
And I don't know that Viva knew that you cast that spell. He just like ran up and started chopping zombies. You know what I mean? Like you probably casted it silently, and
Yeah, he did go enraged.
yeah, he's just chopping zombies.
Alright, so Kit's gonna use his
And now they're all up on Alec and Caesar.
Fury-born scimitar to chop at them. I guess the one
Roll the
that's
attack.
attacking
The one that's attacking Caesar, or the one that's attacking
Caesar. The one
Alec?
that's attacking Caesar. He's gonna try and save the animal first.
Protect the ape.
Yeah.
So yeah, with a 6 and 4 and a 1, no.
So even though I didn't land that first attack, can I still use the mythic point to do my second one?
Yeah.
For my feet? Alright, so I'm gonna try that again.
All right, using one of your 5 mythic points per day, or 7.
7. Kit's got 7.
Yeah.
He's a badass. Alright, so 14
That's just
And
barely a
4.
hit. Oh, that's a hit.
is 18.
That's a hit.
3. Cool.
Kid chops at a zombie. Does some damage.
Yeah.
Yay,
Alright,
hey kid, we're popping a cherry.
so Juan's turn. And she's gonna use her master
Oh, that was pretty good.
work rapier. Speaking of dirty uncles.
Get it? Because Jock's a bit rapier.
And I got
Natural 20.
Wow.
Alright, so I'm just gonna chop the same one that Kit was chopping at.
Alright, so you're going to do double damage plus strength on it.
Yeah, because it's 18 to 20 for that.
Nice crit range.
So
10 damage on the same one that Kid hurt, so that one's out. Only one zombie left.
I'm gonna use a mythic point for Juan and do a second attack.
Alright.
While moving, so I'm just gonna like.
Sure, you
charge
just
the
keep
other
running
guy.
through, yeah. You're just charging through, you
Yeah.
slice one, you slice the other. Some real Michonne type
Yeah,
shit.
like, what?
You got a
Yes.
rapier and you're just
Yes.
like, run through.
That's
I get
exactly what I'm doing.
it. Alright, I like it.
It's gonna be 5 and 5 and 1. Yeah.
Yep, not enough.
'Cause,
So you
like, I
swing and
can't
miss on the
surge
second
this,
one.
can
You can surge anything.
I? Okay.
As long as you won't use Mythic Point.
Yeah, I mean I've got 4
Alright, surge
left,
it.
So I need. Wait. What did I say? 5
You
and
said
4.
11. So 11.
Alright, so
You
11.
need to at least beat 3 more. You need to roll 3 or higher.
I got a 3.
So I get a reflex save.
Dang.
I have a natural 20, so I will take half damage
Alright.
and get an attack on you.
What?
Fast moving zombie.
Fine. Paralyzed. I'm pissed.
This thing won't paralyze you, don't worry.
Alright, so I get.
You might kill it if I do the damage anyway.
Dang it. So 3. I'll knock that down.
Alright, so now when you do 3 damage and it's going to swing at you one time because I rolled a natural 20. And I rolled another 20, so that's...
What?
Yeah.
Put the dice away.
That's a good dice. 11 damage to Juan from the second one as she charges by it.
Crap.
And there's only one zombie left. We're back to the top of the order.
Oh wait.
Nah, I haven't gone yet.
Oh, Aristophanes.
And Dean and Genevieve aren't gonna do
I
anything.
trust you guys to keep me
around. I'm
honest.
just gonna do a storm burst.
Alright, you Stormburst the zombie. I get no reflex
Yeah.
save on that. That's just a...
Nah, I just roll for damage.
Yeah.
Yes. That's 13 damage.
Alright, so that one is knocked unconscious. You can coup de grace if you want to, you know, Walking Dead style, stab in the head, be sure it's dead or whatever if you want to put it into it.
Sure. I'm a
Alright.
dagger him.
You walk up, dagger in the head.
Oh! make sure it's Stanley Carl!
How many are there of you right now? Like, so 10 of you? 240 experience each.
I can't bring them back.
No, not a second
I
time,
consumed
no.
their souls. Bam, too late.
Yeah, you swallow the souls.
Can we, like, pat them down and see if they have anything on them?
Everything good.
You can loot them.
Not all of them are like dead. And I can bring them back to life. I put some light wounds on all of them. Mass.
Yeah, the ones that are unconscious dead instead of dead. So not the one that Aristophanes stabbed through the head, and not the 5 that Morgan blew their heads off, but the ones that were only done enough damage to make them, dead.
Yeah, I'd have to. It would take me multiple rounds to raise all of them and then do command of dead on them.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
Like tops, you can only raise 5 of them anyway.
Can I just draw the dude that I can, like...
Yeah, you can stab anyone you want to. They're already dead. They don't seem to be carrying any treasure. If they had anything, it's already been lost from them. Their pockets are empty and ragged, and they have nothing of value on them.
Their skulls as decorations.
Yeah, you can take bones if you want or whatever you want, but
No.
We need some bones for decorations for the wedding.
alright, if you want to collect some bones and put them in your bag, you can collect 12 bodies worth of bones, humanoid bones.
We'll do that.
12 humanoid skeletons.
I want to roll perception to see if I see Archeon sucking up souls.
Yeah, roll it.
Do they have souls?
Yeah, that's how they were walking around.
Nope. Natural 1. I see nothing.
Yeah, he's doing it very subtly. You see him like punching over the bodies, but you're not paying much attention to him, I guess, because you're searching all the thing's pockets too. Maybe you just assume he's doing the same thing. Like you're all just trying to loot bodies, maybe. But he's every time he leans over one, he opens his crazy mouth, and a vapor goes into it that you can barely see, even if you were looking really hard.
Do I still see like his 3 dead wives just kind of standing there?
Yeah, you'll still see
Are they
them
kind of
following.
pissed off about him getting married?
No, I mean they seem okay. They just seem to be pining after him the whole time. They seem very concerned with him. They seem to be doting after him.
Can I consume them?
Yeah, you can try to.
I want to consume them.
All right, you're gonna have to attack them to do that.
No, I don't want to do that like right now.
Oh, you have to fight a ghost to consume it. You can't just consume it straight up, or it'd be easy for you to kill every ghost in this game, and that'd be no fun.
Okay, fine. I'll just wait for a bit.
Okay.
Hey, I'll just tell you.
I'm not letting you auto-eat every ghost you encounter.
Hey, Harlock. Hey, yo, Harlock. You got like 3 dead people like standing behind you, doting on you and shit, and they're women.
Yeah, there are dead people everywhere, motherfucker. Look what we just did.
No, I mean, like these people look like weird undead, like ghosts.
3?
Yeah, there's 3.
Shit. Another one bites the dust. Alright, would I know that Fancy's dead, right?
Yeah, for sure now. If the count has gone up.
Don't fuck with them.
You want me to get rid of them? I'll get rid of them.
You get rid of them, I'll get rid of you. I'm gonna...
Hey, I'm just offering my services. You didn't have to get all aggro.
What does
Love
Morgan
comes
think of
death.
what's happened?
Literally.
What kind of newly engaged woman doesn't hear that he's got 3 women following him around and doesn't go all like, who the fuck are they? Why you got women following you around for? What's happening?
I mean, Morgan can roll a perception check or sense motive if she wants to get upset about it, but I think that's up to Morgan.
He's not gonna,
Carlos, why do you care? Don't you want your wives to have like an afterlife or some shit?
Your belly? They're happy.
They're not in my belly. They go to the boneyard. I don't have a stomach so much as it's like...
In Urgathoan, there is no death, so they're just continuing to follow me.
That is horrifying and
This
terrible.
is an extension. He's saying this is an extension of their lives. More like this says mind your own business, basically.
Their thing here is like tearing a hole in reality subtly.
Ramses is pretty close to Linya. It's not the day of the wedding yet, so he can't teleport, but
Where is he landing at?
yeah, he's pretty close to Linya at this point. So he's landing in West Linya,
Well, that's good.
which is good. Very good, and let's see. I'll let you roll for which port you're landing on. 1, 2, 3. Roll me a d8 there, Ramses, to determine which port you're going to land at.
8.
You actually land at the dock outside of Fosa. The ship's going to land there, and you're gonna get off the ship, and then you're gonna walk down a dock, and there's nothing there. You're like, get off the dock, and there's no city, there's nothing to see. You just like got off a dock to nowhere, basically.
I guess I'll do a perception check. Natural 20.
You walk into the glass dome that you don't see. You just walk smack into it. You're like, bong. You felt it. And that's why it was a 20. You walked right into it. You perceive a glass wall in front of you, although you don't see anything.
So with that natural 20, I can't see what's inside or anything.
No, you cannot see what's inside because it is invisible. You can see straight across to the other side, but you can't cross from here to there because there's something in your way.
Alright.
So whatever it is, looks like it's not there. I mean, the invitation, says it's in Oestra. Well, you can probably teleport there in like a week. If you want to start heading that direction, you can.
No, because you're going to attack me with something, and I don't really feel like being attacked by myself again, Brian.
I hear that.
Fine.
You can just camp out here and wait a week and then just teleport to the wedding where it's safe.
Yeah, honestly, I might just do that. Yeah, I know there's something magical on there, but it's not going to tell me anything.
It would tell you maybe what school it is, things like that. But I mean, I think you can already guess it's an illusion, even without detecting magic on it.
Yeah, I don't have any knowledge, arcane or anything, so I'm not going to be able to figure out what this is, really. I can do detect evil, detect evil.
You don't detect any evil, or eagle. There's neither eagle nor evil,
Evil eagles.
nor evil eagles. You detect no evil.
Yeah, I'm just going to go there.
Alright, you chill outside the city. Do you have some kind of way to set up camp, or you just like sleeping on the ground, or...
I don't have anything.
Yeah, you're just like a homeless ogre boy. You sleep like a homeless ogre team out in the woods. You sleep on the edge of where the city should be.
I'm going to sleep under a bridge somewhere.
Yeah. I'll say that I rolled really high enough for encountering, but I don't want one, so I'll just say that it's just like really shitty while you're staying there. The weather's bad, you're not having a good time, you don't know where your friends are, you don't know how to get in this damn city.
Just a bad day.
Yeah, not a bad day, it's gonna be a bad week. You got a bad week of spam time.
Bad year for Rams.
Yeah, he's had a rough time. They've already ditched him. Left him alone with all the power. It was too much to handle, and now he needs help.
Is that really how it went down?
And he can't even find you guys to get help.
Really how it happened?
One crystal, everyone fucking touched it.
Exactly, that was the problem. Well, I mean, I think one of your second missions in the Blinding Light Guild was like, don't let anyone else touch that crystal.
The Blinding Light Guild. Manga said it's a protection of any crystal from evil. And it wasn't my choice to let Fleet touch it. I fucking killed Fleet after.
It's true, you
So I
did kill Fleek after that, but...
I don't want to.
But like I said, a lot of people still touched it, even though so you didn't do a good enough job to protect it, to stop people from touching it. So,
I touched the hell out of it.
yeah, everyone touched
He
it.
filled that crystal up.
Yeah. Now a lot of people have touched it.
But they are an evil character.
They're
Yes,
not, as far as you...
that's
Well,
one
actually,
of
Aristophanes
crystal.
is, but...
Yeah, I have an evil alignment.
Alright, so you guys heading towards Oestra. You get another encounter.
Yes.
2 brawny creatures with its skin exposing, has been like torn off, exposing pulsing, massive exposed muscles. Roll for
What the fuck,
initiative.
man?
You guys run into some really brawny zombies that have ripped their own skin off, basically. 2 of them.
21 again.
Where did this come
Figure it
from?
out, dude. I figure out, dude. We don't need it.
Natural 20.
But then I got a group initiative of 17.
Natural 20 for a total of 22.
Natural 20 for 20.
I got a 21.
And then 15.
Should we all be rolling those?
Yeah, if you're there, and I think all of you except Ramses are, roll for initiative.
Maybe weird muscly guy.
Ramses did not want an encounter, so you guys got one.
He's like hunky zombie.
16. Oregon is going to be a 23. Harlock is a little. Oh, okay, that's good for Harlock. 16.
Alright, I had a 15, so if you're higher than 15,
So let
you
me
can...
go first so I can cast haste again.
Alright, well, so it's 15. If you're above 15, you can go before the zombies. If you're lower than 15, you have to go after them.
How many zombies are there this time?
Just 2.
What kind of knowledge could I roll on this guy?
Maybe knowledge nature, or knowledge planes, or...
Knowledge planes, I could roll.
Yeah.
How you doing, Knowledge Major?
We're just gonna roll a knowledge gunshot.
Yeah, 17 or no.
I like it. How far away then? You can give me
I have
that.
a 15 knowledge planes.
They are 30 feet away at this point, by the time you guys stumble upon them. With that, you don't know much other than that they are, like, reanimated, toxic, necromantic giants.
Oh,
That sounds lovely.
Morgan wants to shoot something.
Alright, Morgan, roll me a perception check.
27.
Alright, you'll see that these 2 monsters that are, like, ambling towards you with their muscles exposed, you'll see, like, what look like 2 skin suits on the ground behind them, like they just recently ripped off their flesh and are charging towards you guys.
oh, that's great.
But now you may fire. Like, they used to have skin, and now they don't.
Hey, before you fire, Morgan, you want me to cast haste? Let me go first so I can cast haste.
Nah.
Solid no.
No.
Sure.
They got natural 20s, so they go first.
I know, but they can let me go.
No. Yeah, they can.
Sweet. I'm gonna play it safe and cast a couple of storm bursts. I've observed those a couple times.
Roll.
No,
So-
12 damage on the one.
So 12 on one, and he takes a -2 as being buffeted by wind and rain.
16
Miss.
plus what bonus do I get from haste?
You can attack again.
Even fucking worse.
This kid.
No, it's John. I got a fucking 7, so that's not
So
good.
yeah, 2 swings, 2 misses.
That's not gonna do anything. Sorry, guys.
I didn't realize we were so close. I was gonna shoot. Since I'm hasted, I guess I'll shoot the one that they're not attacking. Alright, so with haste, that gives me 5 attacks full round. So, 14 to hit, touch.
I got a reflex save, of which I rolled a 20, so I'll take half.
That's gonna be a 22.
That's a hit.
Just remember, it's half. So that's a hit. That's number 2. Number 3 is a 18.
Hit.
Number 4 is a nat 20, so that's a crit. 18.
Correct.
Alright.
One hit, one crit, 1.5 damage.
Alright, so the first one for half damage, 25 damage, so half of that, 12.5.
We'll say 12.
Second one was a regular hit, so that's 17 damage on the second one. Third one, that was a regular hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was 20 damage on the third one. So that was 37 damage. And then my last one was a normal hit. That was 18 damage.
Alright. Yeah, you lay a lot of shots into that one. Boom, 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 boom. Bullets flaying its rippling muscles.
Yeah, it's probably Harlock and then Cersei.
These things are undead, right? I feel like it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk up casually, like, hey buddies,
Saunter.
you're looking hurt. Let me cast Cure Critical Wounds on you.
Touch them, man. Touch them hard.
Alright.
That's an unsheathed.
They don't have skin.
That's with 24.
Alright, so you reach out and touch the exposed flesh, and you do your
Alright.
cure.
Alright.
Did you do it on the one that Morgan shot, or the other one?
One Morgan shot, 27 damage.
Alright, you've knocked one of these things unconscious. With your hands. You touch it, it just falls over.
Oops.
It faints at your touch. Just like Morgan.
Oh!
Ryan,
If you make a cannon, I touch his gong.
You got him molested?
I just grab his gong and it falls over.
Rotting, man. You don't want to touch that.
Oh no, I
Yeah, that's kind of gross, dude.
No, it's Cersei's turn. I will cast Command Undead again. My Metamagic Crystal.
Ooh, fun. Alright, so Cersei, you pull out your metamagic crystal and you cast it on this zombie, and now nails appear from its skin. So thousands of nails are now harmlessly embedded in in your target's flesh.
Hellraiser?
And I get what kind? Yeah, like Hellraiser, basically. So
You
just
will
made a Hell-
save.
Of which I roll a 22.
You gotta beat a 25, so no sir.
Alright, so
That's
I'm
my
trying.
nail
So
zombie
now you have a nail zombie, a zombie full of nails that you control.
Giant-
I'm not okay with this.
Oh man, I was gonna
Do something about it.
Tell him to put his skin back on, but that just would look really weird.
No, this is your sword talking, Archaon. Do something about it.
Can't.
Will save versus your sword then.
21.
Alright, my ego's pretty low right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Alright, yeah,
You can't
so
do
you're
shit, Damocles.
Yeah.
Suck my balls.
you're able to resist him, but he's constantly, you hear him nagging your head. Like there's two zombies here right now, within 60 feet. You sense them, I sense them. Zombies, undead. What are you doing? You're shit at your job.
I'm biding my time.
This is gonna go.
man.
This is gonna go in my report.
Fucking
You just
don't.
wait until I have
Better
hands
not.
again and I can write a report.
Are you guys telepathic, or are we hearing all this?
No, we can't.
You are only hearing the Archaon side of this conversation.
hearing him yell at his sword.
That's weird as
All
shit.
night to talk to himself.
He does this stuff
I'm gonna roll
sometimes. It's
perception
really
just to see
weird.
if I hear. I'm gonna give him a chance.
Yeah.
That's a 14. So I don't.
Yeah, you might see him talking, but you're not really picking up what's going on. Yeah, you don't hear exactly what he's saying. You just kind of see him
I'm
talking to
also
his
saying
sword.
I'm probably like Celestial, so.
Yeah. So you may not even understand it. If you're gonna talk in Celestial, say in Celestial, so everyone knows.
In Celestial. You don't understand shit, Damocles. I have a really hard job. It's not that if I... Okay, so here's the thing. I can end my mission early by attacking. Like, just going fucking crazy and attacking it.
His language is.
Yeah.
Well, let's let this
Damocles
ride.
says, "Well, I do all the
gotta nail
stabbing.
down-
It's not like you have the hard job.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
This job would be easy without you."
No, it would not. Oh my god, you would die on the first day because you can't rein in your fucking impulses. That's why you died in the first place, damn it.
Yeah, I guess that's why we work together.
This guy's yelling at his sword. You guys want to keep on going?
Yeah, can we get some experience and mosey on?
Yeah. You get how many are there? There's 10 of you now.
Yeah.
You get 7,680 each.
So I just leveled up.
I think a lot of people just leveled up.
Going, yeah.
Alright, let's make it to Oestra.
Alright, I get one more roll. I mean, there is a horde of zombies outside the city of Oestra, like clamoring against the wall, trying to get in when you guys approach.
Good lord.
You feel like you'll have to clear at least some of them to get through the gate.
I will cast, whatever the fuck it was, Incendiary Cloud.
Oh, yeah, now there's sunburst, if that's the thing.
And if I concentrate, I can move it 60 rounds.
If you guys both cast those spells, that'll be enough to clear a portion of the wall so you guys can get to the gate and enter. You guys are at Oestra. You enter the city. You're now in the civilian area of Oestra. Basic access, which is pretty much nothing except streets access. Almost all buildings require access cards of some variety. I think only a few of you have access cards, but...
Hey, Aristophanes, maybe we shouldn't actually use our cards because, like, after we got them, that, like, guy disappeared, and I don't know, like, maybe we're, like, connected with that, so let's just pretend like we don't have cards.
Fucking idiot, but just speaks pure truth.
I like how Kid has evolved from Morty into a sophisticated player.
Yeah, you cannot.
So you guys are at Oestra, zombie capital of the world.
How much do we have until wedding day?
6 days until wedding day. You will know that because you're getting married, your father has already purchased several things for you. One of them being a house here in town, so you have a very large estate here in Oestra now that's in your name.
Stay there.
Yep, you can stay there. That's pretty much what's been arranged. He's also bought you a yacht, although you can't have that until after your wedding, of course. That's a wedding present. But you can see it from your apartment, from your house. You have a small house.
How fucking rich are your parents?
Very. The Spachimin family? Do you not know the Spachimin name?
No, I haven't been relevant. Have they been relevant for over 2,000 years?
No, they've only been relevant for maybe 200, 300 years now.
Then I wouldn't know them.
They invented space.
I thought they invented Spachimin.
So they've got you a little villa by the sea. You've got a yacht that you can see on the docks from your villa. You take all of your friends to your villa. There are 6 rooms in your new home, 6 bedrooms, a large kitchen area, a pool.
If you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna stand in the tree outside.
Yeah. There is a tree in the yard.
That's probably better.
Yeah, there's 1.5 baths.
Only 1.5?
Only 1.5. And the one full bathroom is in the master bedroom, and the half bathroom's for everyone else to share.
I don't have to do any of that nonsense.
I can't poop outside.
And there you go. It's got a very small yard, not a very big yard, but like a 30-foot yard.
Pick up after your own shit.
Hey, I don't shit.
So you guys,
I give it back.
yeah.
These are picked up after me.
So you guys crash at Harlock's place for 6 days.
Yeah, we'll crash.
All right, you crash.
Brian, can I summon some bison and summon nature's ally 4 and slaughter them?
Summon them to slaughter them. Yeah.
I can only do 1 a day.
Yeah.
So I mean,
You're not a druid, so I'll allow that. A druid would have mixed feelings about summoning an animal just to kill it, but you're a hunter, so you have no mixed feelings about you're providing food for someone, so yeah, you can summon an animal just to kill it. You'll get no experience points, but...
Or I guess I've got general repose, I can cast it. But, so in those 6 days, can I do 1 a day? 'Cause that's what I can do.
Yeah, you can do 1 a day, and Harlock can gentle repose them so that they keep. They don't spoil over those 6 days.
Two spells, but I want to cast Create Food and Water. It's feed 3 humans per level. So that'd be 9 humans.
So that's enough for every day in your new apartment to cook everyone breakfast,
Well,
except
I
one
can
person.
cast it 6 times a day. So,
Oh, well then yeah, you could make 6 meals a day if you wanted to, for everyone.
yeah, so I'll do that before the wedding.
Alright, so you go ahead and stock up on food. You'll just cook so much food in your new house, you're just gonna have a glut of food that you can just take to the wedding, as long as you gentle repose it so it doesn't decay that much. It won't be that rotten.
And so can Will, so...
So you try to keep the food for as long as possible.
I foraged a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, Juwan's got some raw vegetables and plants and flower arrangements and stuff that she's got set up for you.
What I love at the wedding, a nice fucking turnip.
You get the world's largest turnip at your wedding because your dad knows you love turnips. So you had the world's largest turnip brought in from Fairmay. Biggest one ever grown. Grew just this last season. Record turnip crop. So they've got a turnip the size of your head on display right now. It'll be cooked for the wedding. Biggest one he's ever seen.
You losing his shit?
Over a turnip? Nah.
It's a fucking turnip, bro.
He's had some crazy
He
adventures.
said he liked turnip.
He likes turnips. He's excited about eating the very big turnip, but he's not like losing his shit over it. But he is looking forward to the turnip stew.
Purple worms, and you think I'm freaked out by a
Giant turnip. Yeah, he's seen bigger, crazier things in his life.
I don't know. I don't understand why mortals give a shit about gold, but
Turnips don't run the world. Hey, can we go to Ramsey's real quick with that note?
Yeah.
That.
He can't teleport here until day of the wedding, so until day of, which is 6 days from now, unless you guys want to spam 6 days, and then boom, he can be there.
That's what we're staying
hey, just question, Brian, so I can span this out.
But he stopped at Fofo Sifo-san, didn't move any. He stayed there and didn't travel.
Is there anyone who would have like void magic in the city?
Roll knowledge local.
Oh shit, I don't have any of that. But I can just roll anyway. Alright, 10
That's basically just like asking around.
13.
Yeah, you don't seem to get a straight answer out of anyone here for information on the void or void magic
Can
or
I just ask them personally?
like ask who.
Like Cersei? She probably know. No. Miss Chimin.
All right, you ask Bachimin.
Yeah.
Ask him.
Yo, Harlock. You wouldn't happen to know where any void magic would be taught, would you? Anyway, yeah. So also I'm gonna work on my explosives while I'm here. Gonna do that.
Where do you do that at? How do you do it?
I'm gonna do it outside.
Like in Harlock's
my
house?
tree.
Oh, you're in the tree outside, like in the yard, in Harlock's yard?
Building bombs.
Yeah. Can I just like walk around the town and like have a perception
Of what?
for like magic shops and shit?
Yeah, it's the Science City. You're not going to find much magic here, and everything's going to be locked, so you're not going to be able to get inside of it. Even the stores you can't enter without an access card. Well, there are stores that sell items and even magic items, but you have to have a white access card to get into any of them. You have to be a citizen or an employee.
Can I get like what can I do to get like access cards?
Well, you have to prove that I'll pull it up really quick, but basically you have to prove yourself valuable to the city.
I have an insane amount of information about like the planes.
This is not the Wizard City. They don't give a shit. That's not going to get you here. Yeah,
I have a great knowledge of amount of chemistry.
You must have it. Well, that's a desired skill, so knowledge of chemistry might be something you could sell here.
Totally, man.
Or do you want to sell your skills as a chemist?
Yeah, man.
Roll me a skill check with chemistry. See if it rolls high enough for you to get a job in chemistry.
Alright, I have a profession chemist 22.
Alright, yeah, that's good enough to get you a job as a chemist here in town. If you're willing to work 8 hours a day.
Sure, I guess.
Alright, so you're going to be signed up on a probationary period. You need to work 1 day as a chemist before they approve your probationary status and you become a full-fledged white card holder. But for today, as long as you've passed this test that proves you are competent in the field of chemistry, give you access to a chemistry lab where you will be doing work for them for 8 hours. At the end of 8 hours, you will get paid. Your card will get scanned, and at what point you will be official.
Alright, cool. I guess I'll work my 8 hours.
Alright, you bleep in, you go sit at a chemistry desk, roll me a chemistry check to do your work.
A chemistry desk. Chemistry desk, color reading, chemistry things, doing chemistry stuff.
Alright. I rolled a 20 not natural.
Alright, so yeah, pouring things and other things. Another great day at chemistry lab.
At chemistry.
What did I make? I want to know what I made.
I don't care.
They're not going to tell
Probably
you.
something explosive.
No, you were working on some sort of alkaline battery chemical. You were basically building batteries all day, shit like that.
Exciting.
Working with lasers. You're doing whatever they need you to do, basically.
They got science? I love science.
You're at a
I want
science
to equip
town.
my army with science.
Well, there you go. You're in the right place.
Lasers and chemistry.
Alright, so Archaon has wandered off from your house again, vanished into town somewhere, has been gone at least 8-9 hours today.
I did 20.
So you get 20 gold for your day's work.
Oh, maybe a dent in that
go.
neck, huh?
Well, I've been there as a bard, buddy. You don't make much on profession.
No, profession's not an easy way to make money. Treasure hoards, that's where the treasure hoards, that's where the money is.
Void magic.
I think we're just gonna spam 6 days until wedding day. Well, making the bison and generalizing and planning.
And I'm gonna try to find my void magic shop.
Alright, you can go around looking for shops if you want.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go roll a d20 for perception. 12 plus, that's 15. 15 plus 13, which is 28.
Alright, they've got an alchemist here, they've got very many shops. They got a bank, a smithy, small graveyard, hospital, houses, inn, pier, small jail, stable, tavern. In this white area of town, seems all the basic amenities of any town, including a power station generator that's attached to a very long pole that reaches out above the city on top of this very tall tower. It's a very semi-advanced city as far as, you've never seen a city that's advanced in your life and you've been alive a long time. There's not a store that's specifically void magic store, but they do have a bunch of strange magical and techno-magical items here. So, what are you looking for?
Specifically for that spell, Call the Void.
They don't have that spell here. They don't sell scrolls here. They have items. They have a lot of objects that do magic or techno-magic. But they don't have a scroll shop here.
Well, that's fine. I guess I'll just spam it.
Alright, you spam 6 days. Do you continue working those 6 days?
Yeah.
Alright, you can roll your d20 6 more times and get that gold.
Alright, 17, 8, 9. Okay, so I can just do this by myself.
Yep, you can just add your gold up. I trust you. Alright, so 6 days pass. It's the day of the wedding. Oh my god.
Also, this is my last beer.
That's a
I
sign.
brought 20.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's the day of the wedding. You guys haven't had a bachelor party or bachelorette party, but maybe that's outside of your religious purview. I don't know. But it is the day of the wedding. Maybe we're just trying to save money. And the adventure was the party, right?
Oh yeah, that was one hell of a party.
So it's the big day. Of course, it's morning on the big day, so you have probably 12 hours until this thing begins.
We're probably drinking.
Yeah, we got everything covered.
Let's just go about the town. One big shindig.
Well, you all can. I feel like a normal wedding. The groom and the bride will be just chilling in the house, separate wings.
I mean, there are 6 rooms, so it's easy to separate yourself into 2 separate rooms. It's a pretty
Morgan
palatial
and Harlock
pad.
will just be chilling, getting ready. Gramps, Harlock will be drinking sweet.
Yeah. Is your best man with you? Is her
Alec and
maid of honor? That's it.
Oh yeah, the ring monkey.
The ring monkey.
Ring game.
So are Alec and Caesar back at the place with you, helping you get ready?
I assume so.
I
Alright.
have to buy a 6.
Is anyone helping Morgan get ready?
I would think Juan would be.
Yeah, me and Kit
Yeah,
can do
Cersei
it.
will help.
Alright.
Juan, Cersei,
Kit, Cersei, and Juwan will be in the room with Morgan. Let's go there first and see how excited Morgan is. Putting on her dress.
Is she exciting?
Is she super excited?
You're there. Wait, we forgot about all the
Yeah,
Ramses can just teleport now.
Yeah, it's day of the wedding, so as long as he reads that scroll, then good enough spellcraft check.
Oh.
You got to spellcraft it?
It's a scroll.
Ah! Nat 20!
Boom! Not only is Ramses in town in time for the wedding, he's gonna materialize right in front of you.
Yay!
Morgan while she's changing?
Yeah, in Morgan's room. We'll say in Harlock's room because Harlock sent the invitations.
So I'm like, whoa! What the fuck is
Oh,
An ogre just appears in the middle of the room. Surprised you didn't get dogpiled right there, Ramses.
There was literally grooming him, like getting bugs out of his hair.
Which there are a few. So yeah, the gang's all here. At least all the gangs that respond to their
Can my
invites.
male zombie be the one who's standing next to the guy checking for invitations to make sure no one crashes the wedding party?
Yeah, he can help the door guy.
Not Broderick?
Not Froderick, his new
standing
zombie.
outside of Morgan's room, making sure that the groom doesn't come in.
Alright, so Cersei is inside the room, but Froderick's outside. Arcan, where are you? So you're at
Wait,
work,
no, I'm
you're
at
at
the
work right
wedding,
now?
and I'm just there, and I'm in line to get my invitation done.
Alright, so you're in line. So roll me a perception check while you wait in line.
9 plus 15 is 26.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, you're not big for things of this world, but you've been around for a lot of births and a lot of funerals. Looks like a pretty big shindig. There's a lot of people here. It looks at least as crowded as any really good funeral you've ever been to.
I
So,
really like weddings and funerals and births. Those are like my things.
so you're really excited. That's maybe why you should showed up so early to get at the good spot. But you see, of course, there's like an area for gifts towards the back. There's a seating area. There's a Temple of Urgathoa there, which is where the wedding's taking place. Right next to the graveyard. Lots of cobwebs, lots of black iron, mausoleum-type structures and gravestones, stuff like that. It's dark. It's spooky. It's
I can dig it.
It's the perfect goth wedding. So, but there's a lot of people showing up, getting good seats. You can grab a seat if you want.
I can get a gift. I can give a gift.
Yeah, you leave a
I
gift
guess.
on the table.
Well, I can just be like Pharasma's blessing on good birth. Well, jam.
All right, well, you might like wait to give that to Morgan in person because right now you're just doing it to the air.
Yeah, I got stuff.
All right, so that'll be
Whatever.
you'll just save that, be like that you got in your mind, like later on, since I'm, you didn't know about gifts until you got here. You never been to a wedding, been a while since you've been to a human wedding. You're like gifts. I knew I forgot something. They do
Yeah,
they
right,
do
I was
that
like,
gift
oh,
thing.
shit.
So yeah, you wait there for the wedding to begin.
I lean over really close to the person next to me and say, "I'm really excited."
You are sitting next to a elf with very large ears, sort of wiry, tall, white-haired guy. Seems very important. You'll notice that next to him are sitting 8 people in white robes, look like cult members. They're all dressed exactly the same, and they seem to be like hanging on this guy's every breath. Like they seem to be staring at him, adoring him. So whoever he is very important, at least to these 6 people.
Do you have a cult?
This guy does have a cult. You asking him straight out?
Yes.
He'll say, "Oh, they're just fans of my work."
Fans of why? Why are they fans of you?
I says, "Oh, my work. You've never heard of Zick Vendor before?"
Nope.
He says, "Well, surely you've heard of this." And he pulls out a flute and he plays a couple really sick licks on it. Roll me a will save.
Oh no.
Plays a mad jazz flute solo.
Plus 25.
Yeah, you're able to resist the call of the music, but it's got a good beat. It's definitely danceable. Really cool looking
I was
flute
like,
too.
damn, dude, you got some sick
Yeah.
flute
He can play.
skills.
And you've heard the music of the heavens, and this was pretty close to that.
Yeah, dude, how did you get so close to being like celestially good?
Lots of practice, man. I've been
I
playing
dig it,
since I was
bro.
14, and I'm an elf, so 14 is pretty young for an elf.
Yeah, man, you were like just toddler.
Yeah, an elfish. Yeah, I was an elf toddler to be.
How old are you now, Zick Vendor?
He's in his early hundreds now. He won't say what year, but in his early hundreds.
Okay, I'm like a couple hundred millennia years old. I can't really nail it down anymore. I kind of gave up for a while.
Yeah. Good for you, buddy. And he pats you on the shoulder.
No, it's not like I'm bragging. I'm just saying. You don't need to be ashamed.
He says, "I feel like maybe I started to look a little bit older." He says,
Nah,
"But
bro,
he says, but my followers don't seem to mind."
You're keeping it real, bro. You're
Yeah.
good.
And on your other side is someone obviously from in this town, wearing one of the local science-like robes. A human, sort of older. Definitely looks older than that elf who was worried about his age. He's got dark gray hair. He's wearing a strange armband. But nothing really, spectacular about him. He seems to be talking to another scientist next to him, another local. You're there
Hi.
waiting. Yep. He, kind of brushes you off and continues talking to the person who's already talking to. Kind of gives you a look like you're rude.
Yeah, that is a little rude.
So you guys
I'm
getting
gonna
ready?
remember this at your death.
All right, you guys getting ready for the wedding? In the room with Morgan. She's all dressed up in her beautiful dress. Everyone thinks she looks great, of course. Any questions for Morgan on her big day?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say I got you a little, have a little wedding gift for you for the ceremony. I'm gonna pass him a pistol that I have in my possession. Hopefully, he can stick that in the garter or one of his pockets.
Yeah, we'll assume this dress has a garter if you like, or it has 2 pockets. We know, so
I like it.
just in case, you never know at a wedding.
Yeah, Morgan would definitely be down with that.
More guns? Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
All right, anything else for Morgan while she's getting dressed?
So much, and maybe later I'll teach you how to use it.
Yep. All she has to do is take one class level in Gunslinger, and then she'll know how to use it.
I can't teach her.
That's something borrowed. You
Yeah.
got something new. That's your dress.
Something old?
Dinosaur teeth.
Juwan has dinosaur teeth. That's pretty old. So Juwan hands you a dinosaur tooth, something old.
Yeah, it's gonna be I was gonna do that as like part of my wedding gift, but you can have one of them
Well,
now.
this can be your wedding gift.
Well, should I list all the things I'm doing then?
If you want to, you can give her some now or leave some on the table. It's up to you.
I mean, I'll give her one of the teeth now, and then I'll put everything else on the.
All right. So you give her a tooth now. You're not at the table yet, so we'll worry about the rest of the stuff when you get to the table.
Yeah.
But you give her the dinosaur tooth now.
I don't know, that's so nice. I kind of want to, fashion it too. My dress have, a belt where I can, tuck it in my belt.
I can craft jewelry, that shit.
Yeah, maybe Cersei can wire it up really quick.
Yeah.
Let Cersei make a wire wrap.
Yeah. Got any rope that's tied around my waist? This guy wearing a belt.
I mean, it's a large tooth. It's a dinosaur tooth, so it's probably about the size of your finger.
Dragon.
Yeah, I got
What's a
a
dinosaur?
19 on that.
Dragon.
Oh, it's a dragon tooth, not a dinosaur tooth.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Alright, so I got a 19
shit.
to attach it.
All right, yeah. You attach it to something. Or how about we say you pierce Morgan's ear and you just give her a gauge with it? Would Morgan be okay with a dragon tooth gauge?
That'd be kind of cool, dude.
How big is it?
I mean, it's a tooth. It's about the size of a finger, but it spreads out like a bugle potato chip snack.
Because it's a dragon.
Brand name potato chip snack.
Yeah, it's the size. It's with the shape and size of a dragon's tooth.
Day of the wedding. I don't know if that's a good idea to do it the day of. Let's just jam this finger-sized thing in your ear hole.
Yeah, let me just kind of fasten it to the front of, in between your really, really flat chest.
All right, yeah. You'll try to make a cleavage pocket.
Triple S.
You'll like smush your flat boobs together and make a cleavage pocket for the bone to sit
I
in.
forgot. Old Morgan had flat chested. Maybe not New Morgan. I don't know.
That's the same person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not flat chested, just small boobs. Like
You got like B cups, yeah. Which is fine. Those are perfectly fine sized boobs.
more than a mouthful, more than enough.
Yeah. So yeah, you somehow squish your boobs enough together to hold up you have a dragon's tooth perched in your bosom.
And something new, something borrowed, something old. Okay, cool.
New.
So new and blue are what we need now, right?
Yeah.
A new was the dress.
Well, the dress is new.
Your blue can be me as the officiant.
There we go. We got all the bases
There's also
covered for
death at
you.
your wedding.
You start getting places.
Yeah, so you rush Morgan off to the temple and hide her in her casket to be ready to pop out whenever it's time for her to show up.
And I'm going to put on my sleeves of many garments so that I have a proper Urgathoan ritual cloak. It's going to be gray, tattered towards the bottom. Gets more tattered as we get lower down with a whole bunch of reddish-brown stains all over it.
All right, I like it. There's a large crowd gathering. You're nervously waiting in front of the crowd. Harlock is still in his room with his buddies. What's going on in your room, Harlock? Are you nervous?
Probably popping shots. We are drinking early.
Yeah, you guys are heavily drinking before the wedding. Probably polish off a whole bottle of ale,
Smart idea.
which I'm sure your father left here an extra bottle or two of ale in the house.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, if we find any more of that's going right in the bag of holding.
yeah. Let's say you find 5 bottles of ale and you drink at least one of them, but
Say we drink 2, and then we'll take the 3.
you toss 3 in your bag. Are you wearing your bag down the aisle, or are you just wearing your suit, or what are you wearing down the
I'll
aisle?
toss them in the bag. I'll just wear my flats.
All right, and you'll leave your bag here at home?
Yeah, I'll leave it in, like, do I have a secure place in the house?
I mean, you have an access card to this house. No one can get into this house without an access card. Anyone that does come in, their back entry will be recorded.
Where I'll leave it in the house.
All right?
Oh, before we go out, I'm going to give one more thing to Morgan. Something that I think would be nice is maybe for part of the ceremony, if she's willing to follow a few Urgathoan rites, perhaps. I would like to take Morgan's flat-chested bone ribcage necklace of mine and place it around her neck. Your old bones, I want you to give them to Harlock. I think that'd be a nice little exchange during the ceremony. Yeah, +1 to AC for Harlock if he wears it.
You kept them.
Yeah.
So, Cersei gives you your own bones.
Morgan would like that.
Yeah.
All right, so
Got your
Morgan puts on the bones.
back, and you get to give them away to your beloved. So.
Nothing old.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to ask you to do that, and then I'm going to go meet up with the groom. We're going to get into position, I suppose.
Yep. So Morgan's in a casket on stage, and Harlock's outside of a casket on stage, standing on the stage, nervously awaiting the moment. The crowd's all gathered. Is there music or anything?
Did I ever get my suit?
Yeah, you got a suit.
Yeah, because I went out to town before when it was like, you have 12 hours. I went to town to get a suit.
You got a suit, dude. No worries.
Alright.
The more money you spend on a suit, the nicer it is. So just spend as much gold as you think you want your suit to be that nice.
Do 150 gold pieces.
Yeah,
and I will wear what I wear.
I still like to think Alec is like
He's a rock man. With his rock dick just dangling in the wind.
walking rock.
Well, I spent 150 gold pieces on.
Alright, you got a nice suit, dude. You look really good.
Say, see on that strap.
You know what? I'll tell you what, it's air conditioned too.
We've all been to weddings in the summer.
Yeah.
That's better than the AC.
I look fresh. I'm not this way.
Yeah.
I'm in armor class.
It has 8, but not 8.
Not AC, exactly. It's got a different kind of AC. That was the fun part.
I'm 20 beers deep. I just got that. That's fucking brilliant.
I didn't even know, have you guys prepared vows?
No.
No? Alright, you just want to wing it, or you want me to
Wing
skip
it.
it?
Yes.
Skip it? Alright, we'll skip it. Should we go ahead and get this party started?
Yeah, it's your wedding, man. You're officiating.
Yeah.
The crowd's anxiously waiting for something to happen.
Alright, I will stand up in front of the crowd. I will say...
Roll me a perception check.
Alright.
Everybody or just him?
Everybody that wants to look around the crowd at the wedding.
26 for Cersei. We're assuming that Juwan's going to be the maid of honor, so she's up there. as
Yep,
well.
she's up there. I think she rolled a 27.
I got Morgan got a fucking.
You're inside of a coffin.
You're just going to hear noises from inside the coffin. You hear the hubbub outside.
Yeah, 7.
All right, everyone up on stage, everyone that rolled higher than 15 really is going to see a lot of people in the crowd they recognize, a lot of familiar faces, a lot of new faces, a lot of locals. There seems to be a corral of zombies towards the back of Spachiman family members that have passed that are now here in zombie form to celebrate with them. Harlock's father is actually in what looks like some sort of cylindrical metal container. You can only see like his torso and his head through glass, and the bottom of the container is held up by like robotic legs that sort of walk around. And his mouth doesn't move whenever he talks, but noise comes out of this machine. So it's pretty large and takes up a lot of room in this area. Like I said, you'll notice a lot of other people you recognize, including people like Periphery. Black Jesus is there. You'll see that whenever he arrived, he showed up with a very large gift, and there's, like I said, a bunch of gifts on the back table. A lot of very large gifts, you know. You probably had one of the largest gifts you saw. So wherever Black Jesus is coming from, he's coming with something very big. Well, you see Zick Vender, the guy that made the loot that you're planning on playing later, is in the audience. You see one of the judges from Kelnar. You see a bunch of, like I said, a bunch of familiar faces as this ceremony is starting to begin.
Ready to kind of get a nod from Harlock over there?
I'm ready.
Alright. I'll stand up and, raise my arms, of course, and say, welcome, ladies, gentlemen, ghouls, ghosts, to the everlasting union of Harlock Spachiman and Morgan.
Morgan the Orphagon. We decided
Just Morgan.
Morgan the Orphagon. These two have decided to join together through life and the afterlife. And I'm going to take my vicious dagger out of my robe, and I'm gonna slice myself with it and pour my blood on top of the coffin. And that's going to do 1d4 to me, plus another 1d6 to myself.
Alright, so you're bleeding all over the coffin. At this point, we'll say that most of the crowd is pretty wrapped in what's going on. Almost everyone has their eyes on the stage.
Alright, so that's going to be 5 damage to myself as my blood starts to drip over the coffin. And I'll say, arise, Morgan.
Alright.
And I suppose she will open the coffin and come out.
Alright, she opens the coffin and sits up really fast, Undertaker style.
We do like sweet, like woo.
Yeah.
I'll ask you to just, step out.
The crowd is gasping at your beauty and stuff.
And stuff.
Yeah. I'll ask you to join hands with Harlock outside of the casket.
Alright. Yeah, we'll join hands.
With my vicious dagger still dripping with my clear Samsaran blood, I will ask you both to hold out your hands.
Yeah, fuck we will.
Alright.
No, Harlock definitely will.
I'm going to pull out my baboon skull chalice and hold it beneath your hands. Slice them both with my vicious dagger. So you guys are going to take 10 damage, and I'm going to take another 1d4 and a 1d6. And I take another 7 damage. I'm going to collect your blood inside of the chalice, and I'll ask, do you, Morgan, take Harlock Spachiman in this life and thereafter, support him in his path to serve Urgathoa, and always be a gun ready by his side?
I do.
Alright. And then I'll ask Harlock, do you take this woman Morgan to be yours in this life and the afterlife, to support her drinking habits after you brought this blessed child into the world, and be an ever constant healer? What happened on that?
I do.
I do. Alright, then I'll ask you both to drink from the baboon skull of each other's blood. That's been mixed.
Yeah, we'll both drink.
In the eyes of Urgathoa, and hopefully in the eyes of Caden Colleen, after we have a rockin' party after this, everything will be blessed by both deities, and this union shall be official and for eternity. I now present. Oh wait, and I was like, the bride has a gift for the groom.
Morgan will, I don't know where the fuck she had him hidden. Underneath her skirt, I guess. But she'll pull out...
She got pockets.
She's got pockets. She'll pull out her first incarnation bones and present them to Harlock.
So now this is a piece of your dead body, and tonight you get a piece of my live body.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Alright,
For the first time.
As far as your parents know, right?
You want to kiss the bride? Oh, yeah, alright.
Shoot,
Alright, you kiss the shit out of the bride.
Kiss your bride, and
Alright.
in glory of the Pallid Princess, I now, present Mr. and Mrs. Karlak Spitshimmin.
Alright, so Black Jesus made the caca signal. Unbeknownst to you guys, the very large box that Black Jesus was delivering to this wedding has a secret back hatch, and out of it sneak several thieves from the Crow Skull Guild, and they're now going to make off with some of these presents. And now I'm going to let
perception on that because Papa's a member of the Crow Skull.
You may roll a perception on that, see if your tattoo does anything. But you are busy officiating a wedding, so
Natural 1, I got nothing on that.
yeah, you're busy. You do not notice. All right. So here's what I'm gonna let Black Jesus roll.
She's gonna roll a fucking perception check.
All right, she can, but she's also in the middle of a wedding, so it's gonna take a high one.
I'm gonna fucking.
You can't see it.
You don't think she's got a swivel on her fucking head?
Roll it. Roll the perception check. It's gotta be high though.
28.
Not high enough in this particular instance, because you would hear a call. There's people. You're at a wedding. Your presents are all behind everything.
I would get a bonus because I don't trust this fucking Birdman over here.
Well, he's not a Birdman. He's the guy you used to know.
Fucking other Birdman over here.
Black Jesus, you don't know it was him that made the call signal. You just heard like a bird noise. So I'm gonna let Black Jesus roll percentage chance for which gifts he gets to make away with.
51. 51 again. 92. 0.
100.
Oh, no, 100.
Yep.
92.
Yep. God, you're getting ripped. You're getting fleeced, dude.
16. 91. 61.
All right.
38. 41. 79. 60 even.
All right.
99. 74.
All right.
There's a lot of gifts.
Yeah.
I didn't ever say that I put mine on the table, so what does that mean?
Yours won't get stolen then. Okay, keep going.
46.
46.
Yep.
All right.
53.
Okay.
Oh my god.
24.
All right.
82.
Uh-huh.
27. 82. 62.
All right.
24. 12. 98.
Roll that again. Roll that
All
again.
right.
I'll roll again. I'll roll
Alright.
again.
Drop one before you drop the other.
I'll roll again. I'll
All
roll
right.
again.
Roll again. That's fine.
25.
Okay.
49. 55.
How many thieves are there? Like,
28.
yo, how much
Okay.
shit are these fuckers carrying off?
A lot.
Yeah, how many,
Like a
how
lot.
many of them
I
are
don't
there?
get to,
A
like,
very large box full. They're master thieves. They have bags of holding to hide things in.
Throwing gifts in the back of
Have you
the
determined that already?
Yes, I have determined that. I'll determine right now. I didn't roll a number of thieves, but it's a bunch in a box.
How do you know?
Let's say you have 16 thieves with you.
32.
in a box.
Yep, keep going. They're very nimble.
64.
This is Trojan horse.
Yeah.
67.
Uh-huh.
78.
Yep.
51.
Uh-huh.
Can I make a perception check?
67.
Yep.
30.
On perception.
90. Even.
Alright.
He probably
Kid suspects something's going on. He sees something going on back by the president. He's in the back of the crowd. I think something's going on back here.
5.
Can I just like
I
walk
rolled
over
a 30 on perception.
Bronze has got a 17.
Yeah. Bronze Wizard's nothing. A 30 is good enough to, look around and sense, some commotion. At this point in time, though, what is stolen has been stolen. What is stolen has been stolen at this point. As a matter of fact, they're all escaping on your brand new yacht. So I need Black Jesus to roll a perception check to see this and try to catch the yacht as well. So Black Jesus, if you want to fake a perception roll for me and then tell me how you get on the boat to escape, and that'll be the end of Black Jesus for a while. But
I'm fucking shooting. I will definitely see my boat leaving.
and Black Jesus will know with what they're making off with, he'll be able to finally pay off his debt. This is the last job he'll ever have to do for the mob. He's a free man after this. All you gotta do is escape this wedding. And Black Jesus was invited as a representative of Perleone, as a matter of fact. He's here as a diplomat in disguise. He's not actually a diplomat, of course, but
I roll a perception and notice his boat is slowly.
16 plus. Whatever my own perception was.
yeah, that's probably decent. So yeah, you see the boat leaving. How do you get to it? How do you leave your seat at the wedding and get to the boat?
Alright, then fine. Fuck you, dog. I'm out.
All right, so Black Jesus, you guys will notice at this point Black Jesus stands up in the middle of your wedding while you guys are in wherever we just left off, you guys kissing or whatever. Black Jesus stands up and starts to walk away. That might strike you as odd. He starts bolting for the dock. That'll definitely strike you as odd.
I don't know why, but there's someone running, and I'm gonna run after them.
Alright, you chase after Black Jesus. He's going to remain 30 feet ahead of you because he has the same move speed as you. I just need Black Jesus to roll one acrobatics check to leap onto the boat and escape.
Morgan not see fucking.
No, right now you all see this happening. You've seen Black Jesus stand up. Right now you could halt the wedding and see what's going on, but all you're gonna see is Black Jesus running.
That's a 5, but I also have a swim
Definitely
check,
gonna
so I
hold
can
the wedding.
swim. If I jump in the water and then swim to the boat.
Black Jesus does that. Jumps in the water, swims toward the boat. The thieves throw him down a line.
Hey guys, I can fly. Oh wait, shit, I can fly. Cast fly. Ciao.
You cast fly. I mean, your fly speed is less than your normal move speed, so you're not gonna be able to catch up.
Oh fuck.
Wait, the boat.
How far away is the boat?
By now the boat's about 70, 80 feet away
Oh yeah.
from the dock, and the dock's about 30 feet from you guys.
I'm gonna dimensional door myself and 2 other people onto the boat.
Alright, you're on a boat with a bunch of thieves, and Black Jesus is climbing up a rope to get on the boat with them.
But I'm
Stop the
taking,
boat so I can get on.
Hang on. I'm gonna take, of course, I would take Alec and Carlock.
Morgan, still being only 70 feet away, is going to mythic point her gun back into her hand and take a pot shot at
Well, we have to roll for initiative before you do any of that. So roll for initiative.
Joey, remember when you died?
Oh yeah.
15.
I got a 20. Not
I got
natural.
a 23.
Someone in the beat 20 can go before this group of thieves can.
Alright, so I got 23.
Oh, I didn't roll for her. Oh, I got 3.
Okay. Well, let's see. I guess I'll roll a perception to see like how many of them are around me, how many I can attack. That's a natural 1, so I don't see much.
And the boat's moving at about 70 feet per turn, so it's still sailing away from the shore as it is.
Well, alright, so Morgan can still get one shot off before it leaves.
Well, I guess I'm going to cast Inflict Light Wounds Mass, or Mass Inflict Light Wounds. Alright, so I can hit 11 of them, all within,
And they're on a boat, so none of them are more than 30 feet apart.
hit them all within 40 feet, yeah. So they get a will save for half damage.
Alright, I'll roll a group for them, which I rolled a 22.
That is not enough. So they are going to all take 1d8 plus 9. And it's going to be 15 damage.
That's sinking.
You're on it. You're the birthday boy.
Is that you, Alec?
I rolled an 18, so I'm after everyone else.
Alright, so these guys get to go.
You roll, what's your
No, I rolled a
20.
24, I think.
24?
Or 22.
22. Yeah, so you go next and then the other guys go.
Morgan's gonna get at least one shot from land. Black Jesus.
Alright. You can aim at Black Jesus if you want.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Finally get out of debt and they start shooting at you.
Yeah, it's in my range. I can fuck my wedding up. So now you're gonna get.
That's what I've got too.
He's gonna like surge it like so it's like incredibly high.
I will search. I don't think I even need.
Where's Froderick right now?
Roger's still in the Argothoan Temple.
Hey, I'm your sword talking to you.
Yes.
Here's your chance, dude. Cersei's way over there.
You're not my boss.
Look, I know I'm not your boss, but look, we have a job to do. There's a zombie, like, right there. There's a zombie over there. There's 2 zombies right here.
You know what? Okay, you know what? I'll see you upstairs. Pharasma. Yo, Pharasma. Orders.
Yeah, I told you to take out Froderick a long time ago.
I'm gonna have to like demand some sort of a. He's gonna take a negative on something because he's in a house of Urgathoa, and he is a zombie.
Well, then instead of him taking a negative, I'll just give the zombie a bonus. How about that? I'll give him a +2 to attacks for being on holy ground.
Yeah, Caesar's right there.
I haven't been hostile yet, so I'm just gonna teleport to land. I'm flying above, so no, actually, I'm just gonna fly back to the temple,
All right,
just
you fly.
outside.
All right, you fly just back outside the temple.
All right, is Froderick just kind of standing there?
Probably. Right where Cersei left him, waiting for Cersei to come back.
He's always near where Cersei would have been.
Yep.
Well, I'm standing. I'm standing in front of the temple now. I'm not like flying anymore.
All right, so
Yeah,
you
so I
land.
don't even see you. Roderick's inside the temple.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast haste and shield, and then I'm gonna put all my buffs on for my arcane points.
All right, you buff
Arcane
up.
pool. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna see Froderick, and I'm gonna cast ignite on my bomb and throw it in his face.
You throw a bomb.
Ignite.
Let's determine how many
Yep.
Ds of damage that's going to do. It'll do 6d6 to anyone in the blast radius, which I'll say 30 is 30 foot. You can toss it up to 10 feet.
I guess that's fine. How much time do I have on it? Can I just,
I'm gonna roll a
throw it away?
reflex save to dodge out
I'll
of
give
the
you
way.
2 rounds to run away.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw it in his face, and I have haste on, so I can just immediately go back the other way.
Hey, I get a reflex save.
You do get a reflex save.
Throw something in my fucking face.
Yeah, roll a reflex.
Just so I can see this happen.
Yeah, you're all watching this. Anyone that's by the temple is gonna see this guy walk into the temple, throw something at Froderick, and like run the other way.
I got a high enough perception. I'm gonna see that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah,
Who
but
else?
Froderick is the one getting something thrown at him when
Yeah.
he just did a 27 reflex save.
All right, so he's gonna jump out of the way and duck behind a stone structure of some sort. So
Yeah,
I'll let him
okay.
he'll take half damage. So is anyone else inside the temple besides Froderick?
Yes.
I was there.
Caesar.
All right, so anyone else in the temple also needs to make a reflex save or to take half damage from this bomb.
Damn it! Really fucking up this wedding.
It's not my fault, I got orders.
He's bombing
I
the
have
wedding.
14
I
on
did
reflex.
27 on reflex.
I have 14.
5, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, so 4.
Firebomb the church, dude.
He did
The
spell
turtle's
check.
over.
It is a competitive religion.
Kitten Juan did not do well.
All right, they're gonna take the full
12,
66 damage.
17, 23. 23 divided by 2,
So 23 if you're taking full damage. If you're taking half, it'll be 12.
Kit's dead.
12.
Dead or unconscious?
Well, he's gonna be dead. I mean, 6d6 of damage. He's
Well, he just said how much it was. 23.
Yeah, Kit's dead.
What's his HP?
Yes.
16.
He's stabilized.
He's a mythic. He's not dead.
Well, I mean, he's
Sorry
He's
about
unconscious.
that.
Yeah, he's unconscious. A bunch of other people are severely hurt in this explosion.
Yeah, Viva Klinger is gonna attack. He just threw a fucking firebomb at a church.
But he ran away. He threw a firebomb and ran away.
I have fast movement when I'm in rage.
Yeah, he does. So you can chase after
I'm
him.
gonna drink a potion. I'm gonna drink a healing potion real quick.
You guys chase after him.
What's going on here?
Meanwhile, on the boat, I got guys about to attack you guys. So it's going to be 21 versus Cersei.
It's gonna be a reflex save for me.
I got another 21 after that versus Cersei. So
Alright,
2
back to
reflex
the boat.
saves.
It was Morgan's turn to take a shot at Black.
Alright, she can still do that. Do that. I'll pause there for my guys. You can shoot really quick.
How far away are they?
I mean, it's still the first round right now, so 70 feet from the edge of the dock. If you ran out to the edge of the dock, only 70 feet.
Alright, so against Black Jesus, 1T4.
It's a hit versus touch AC.
24.
That's a hit.
21. And a lot more than the first.
28.
They're all
Yeah.
hit. They're all hit.
Alright, so do your quad damage there.
It was worth it. I think.
I don't know.
Alright, let's roll this out.
Black
3
head explodes.
plus.
Hmm.
Ooh, 12. Plus 4 plus. Black Jesus takes 83 damage.
He's out.
Like dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He falls into the water bleeding, slips off the rope.
God.
So he doesn't even make it. He doesn't even make it up onto the boat.
Does he fall in a Jesus Christ pose into the water?
Yeah, he falls down like laying as a cross. His
Won't he
body,
just float on top of the water?
yeah, his body floats.
No, his debt is forgiven.
All of his debt is forgiven, and he is dead. Black Jesus is dead. Now we have to wait a whole other year to do a Black Jesus is Risen episode. Yeah, no one sees what happens to him. You just see him like float away in the water.
Yeah, his hand comes out of the water and the black powder.
And I converted to Islam.
All right, so I had 2 reflex saves with Cersei. So you want to go ahead and do those 2? That make this easy for me.
I got a 14 and a 17 on this reflex.
All right, so that'll be half on the 5, so that'll be 2, and then full on the 6, so 8 total for those 2 guys, and I have a bunch more to roll for. So give me a moment. That's another 21 versus Cersei.
Reflex. I'll roll it. That's a 14.
All right, so you take 5 damage. That's only a 9 versus Cersei,
Miss.
and that's a 14 versus Cersei.
Miss.
A 15 versus Harlock.
You got +1 to your AC now because of the necklace.
Against Harlock?
Yep, 15.
He's 24 now.
All right, I got 10 versus Harlock. I got 23 versus Harlock.
Miss.
Miss.
That's a 4 plus 6, so it's 10. It's miss. And I got an 8. It's all 5 of those guys on you. And who was the last one on the boat?
Alec.
Alec. It's going to be a 19,
Oh, man.
14, 12, That's a natural one.
Oh no!
So one of these guys like leaps into an extra dimensional space. Like he casts portal and jumps into the portal. He flees with whatever he had in his hand, and then a 9, and then a 10. They've all tried attacking you guys with their daggers, with very little success.
That's Alec on that one. I was after all of them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna blast an ice storm at them. So 16 damage.
There's many of them in a 20-foot area.
All right, and that doesn't hit you guys; it only hits them. And how much damage was it total on all of them?
Yeah. Well, towards the front of the boat. Because imagine we played up.
It can hit 20 feet for the people.
Yeah.
They'll get all of them on the boat.
I'm gonna be like, hey, that's a good idea. I'm gonna drop an ice storm as well. 24 damage to all of them.
All right, so they're all knocked out, and this boat is now covered with ice. You guys are out there. The boat's still sailing away from the shore.
Alright. Who can drive boat?
I'll summon some dolphins to pull us back to shore.
Yeah, I can summon a few.
Might take a bunch of dolphins. This boat's too big for these dolphins to push with their noses or anything.
I can summon 6 of them.
I'd say this boat's probably too big for 6 dolphins to push with their nose. We're talking about a yacht here. It's a pretty big
We
boat.
assume that Morgan has been telling Harlock how to sail.
I mean, no, we cannot assume that because that's not a skill he has on his skill set. You don't just learn stuff by hanging out with people. That's not how it works in the game, though. If we had talked about it before and you said you'd been training her, and like there are ways for you to make this happen, but we didn't do that, so no.
I can summon 6, Bobby can summon 4.
I mean, that'll help you, but right now the wind's pushing in the other direction, so I don't know how much help the dolphins can be pushing a boat that's moving with the wind in the opposite direction.
Throw some lines down and then set the sails on fire.
Whoa.
Alright, so you dip some of the ropes in the water and catch the sails on fire?
Or the sails.
We're not starting a fire on the boat.
Okay, let's throw an anchor over.
We might not know how to sail,
Yeah,
but
let's
we
drop.
can-
Let's just drop anchor. Drop anchor, then we'll go back to the church.
Alright, roll me a perception check to find anchor.
All right, he got 27. I got 23.
Alright, so you guys are able to locate an anchor or something that you think might be an anchor. You guys drop it?
Yes, drop anchor.
You cast drop anchor. Alright. You cast anchor. You toss an anchor out into the water. It creates some drag. The boat does slow down. Although it's like the anchor is taut and the wind's obviously pushing you southward.
We'll drop the sails. We know that much, right?
You're rich. You know how to sail.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys can figure out how to drop the
We know
sails.
how to drop sails.
Yeah, roll me like a survival check to untie a knot. Or something. Give me something.
Oh yeah, that's
Got
good.
35.
Now you guys have witnessed this part before.
I got a non-natural 20.
Yeah. So all together you lower the sails and the boat becomes calm in the waters. Besides the rising and falling of the waves. It's no longer being pulled in the opposite direction of the shore. You guys are now like stuck in this one spot about 210 feet away from the shore. From the dock.
Hang on, what's that,
How about some
go for a
experience?
hymn that we learned?
Yeah, I'll give you guys 1,200 experience each if you're on the boat. Alright, back in the temple. Who's chasing after you?
So I'm gonna at least follow discreetly behind.
Alright, so roll me stealth Aristophanes to follow discreetly behind Archaon the Everchosen, who is fleeing an explosion.
15 plus 7 is 22.
Project wants to run out and chase him. And stop that,
Plus 12 on stealth.
that bomber.
Yeah,
Morgan-
Archaon will know he's being followed. But I mean, he says he's turning around to face Frederick, so you run a little bit, you feel you're being followed, you turn around. Frederick's coming for you, Aristophanes coming after
Pick
you.
off Sulu. It's time.
2 birds flying in the air above Archaon the Everchosen will suddenly appear. Very large birds. They look very much what like Archaon used to look like when he was a bird. And they're soaring above him.
Morgan can see this from the docks, I assume, right?
Roll me a perception check, but you're an elf, so I wouldn't doubt it.
17.
Yeah, you heard the explosion, you see someone running out of the temple. It'll take you 2 rounds to get over there, but
Yeah, I'll sprinty sprint.
yeah, you might be able to shoot from here, but to get over there it would take 2 rounds.
I see who's coming out of the temple.
No, I mean, it's kind of far away for you to make out exactly who. There's definitely someone running away from the temple and definitely like an explosion in the temple, though.
Bright blue glowing eyes.
I mean, no, because he's facing the other direction. You can only see the back of his head.
You can see smoke coming out of the temple.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like, an explosion just happened. It's kind of disorienting.
Alright, I'll sprint that direction.
Alright, you sprint that direction.
Wait,
Ah,
who did
fuck.
the explosion?
Alright, so, I gotta make this quick. 25, by the way.
I got a non-natural 20, but
Morgan got a 30.
I got a non-natural 20.
15.
Well,
So
Harlock's
can
still on
I-
the boat. And I got
Can I,
a
like,
26.
do moderate?
So 26 for Froderick.
Hey, Brian, I'm going to retreat to a safe distance and watch from afar.
I have a non-natural.
You can
20.
duck
I'm
behind the
just
gravestone or
happy to
the rest of the crowd. A lot of the crowd is like ducked behind their chairs now.
Alright, Morgan got 30.
Alright, so Morgan's going first.
Alright.
Can I try to detect evil on this guy? Is he?
Are you evil?
Nope.
He's not evil.
Well, he threw a fireball at Frederick. I don't appreciate that. So.
And at a church.
In a church.
And if it's not a church that you worship at.
It's a church of the undead. Is it if it's a church to Satan? Is that okay? Is that still like a problem?
It's still probably wrong to bomb a church to Satan. I'm not pro-church of Satan, but I would say bombing them is still wrong.
Actually, Rory would be okay with that because Rory is very open
Yeah,
to all religions.
Alright, so Morgan gets first on the drop here.
Pew pew pew.
This time, everybody's let me actually do what I wanted to do. Oh, this is the first time I actually get to shoot a PC.
Make all your dreams come true on your wedding day.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a full round on this one.
Alright, versus touch AC.
I'm gonna do about 90.
That's way too much.
That's way too much.
I'm just gonna fuck up my wedding.
Alright, I understand. You don't have to talk Cersei, or Frozen into it.
It's gonna be a 31 to hit.
Go ahead.
That's against your touch AC, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Don't rub it in.
That's gonna be a 26, a 19, and then that's gonna. Ooh, you might. No, that's an 18. Hit.
19 matches.
So you get a reflex save on that one and take half.
Touch AC, so he gets a reflex on the one. And one misses.
So it's
So
2
I made
hits.
a natural 20.
So yeah,
Right.
you'll take half.
But it doesn't really matter.
I hope so. I hope it doesn't matter.
Well, I already know where this is going. I got railroaded, so it's cool.
Drinking all day. This is a bad time to be fucking.
Yeah.
Stop the time to be messing with the person that's literally drank potentially his full 20 beers.
You don't pop in Morgan.
You drank 20 beers and you're fucking with it. That's not a good move. Alright, so the first one is I'm going to use my weapon's legendary ability to add surge it, basically.
Alright, subtract one of your mythic points, of course.
Well, my gun has 2 mythic points on its own.
I'll subtract one of those, and still you still have to subtract them.
What?
Wherever you use them from, you still have to subtract them. Yeah, being mythic is stupid.
I'm a surge. I'm using my gun's second surge to the second one.
How many hit points do you have, Archaon, ever chosen?
It's pretty much done, but I have 56.
Okay, this is survivable.
And what's your
my
constitution total?
second hit, I rolled an 11. I'm gonna surge it once plus.
What's your constitution total, Archaon?
Its constitution total is 14, so this is unconscious.
So 70 is
Probably
dead.
I get one more shot. I'm already at 68.
Oh.
So you're going back to the boneyard,
no,
Sam.
I could roll a natural 1 and not surge it. I'm gonna surge it.
Morgan.
I rolled a 1. I know that's for damage. So
you're not going to surge it?
I rolled a 1. I did. I surged it. 75 hit points of damage.
Oh,
So is that it?
Yeah, that's
You
So
return
how many hit points that is?
75 total damage?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright, so your body vanishes into a puff of dust. You rematerialize as a petitioner in the boneyard. You're now back to level 1 petitioner.
What a wild wedding. Tune in next time for the reception on Long Distance Dungeons and Dragons Dinner Theater.